If you run a coaching or service-based business, it's likely that the way you deliver to your clients only works because somebody is personally holding it together. And the moment that your volume increases, everything breaks. Most offers hit a point where the front end is working, clients are coming in consistently, but the back end is quietly falling apart because your delivery runs on discretionary effort, not a system. And the founder just ends up back in the middle of it personally, which is exactly where you don't want to be. If your delivery depends on if you happen to have the extra energy to function, this video is going to show you how to build a delivery system that closes additional back-end revenue without you needing to be in the middle of it. So most teams on the back end of an offer are just supposed to take care of the clients that close. But the problem is that the clients who usually need the most attention are never the ones who send the incoming messages. The client who is quietly questioning whether they made the right decision investing in your offer isn't going to send you a message saying that. The client who's about to file a dispute on their credit card for what they paid you isn't going to send you a note politely letting you know it's coming. And these are the most expensive clients in your business. They're still being fulfilled, your team is still spending time on them, but they're not getting results, they're not referring anybody, and they're sure as heck not going to buy something else from you. And this is the thing that most founders miss. The client is almost always quiet in this case because of something that didn't happen early enough. Maybe it's a check-in that was never sent or a win that was never properly acknowledged. But on a larger scale, a promise that was made on the sales call simply wasn't delivered in the time frame that the client expected that it would be. And the keyword there is expected. That is the real cost of reactive delivery. It's not just the fires you're putting out, it's the fires that you never saw coming because you don't have a system built to prevent them. So here's how to build a proactive fulfillment department so you can consistently make more money from clients you already have and prevent reactive delivery. Most founders will look at over-delivering for clients and having a system that over-delivers consistently as the same thing. But one's a concept that's nice to think about, and the other is an actual system that you could install into your business. The first one is what most delivery teams do right now. They go above and beyond when they have the time, when they feel inspired, when the client relationship has built enough extra equity for them to want to do something special. But it is completely inconsistent because it relies on human discretion rather than a system. And the system is what will actually scale you past 6 to 7 figures. And let me be clear, it's not about just doing more for clients just because. It's designing the right moments at the right time so that every single client feels like they got the best possible experience because the system was built to deliver that experience reliably. The founders who have the most loyal clients, the strongest retention numbers, the largest back-end upsells, build a system that makes consistent over-delivery possible. Not just delivery, but over-delivery without requiring anyone on their team to remember to care on a case-by-case basis. And the difference between those two outcomes comes down to one thing, which is triggers. In a reactive delivery system, the team reaches out to a client when they remember to. In systematic delivery, the team reaches out because there was a specific event that triggered an obligation to reach out and told them exactly how to reach out and what to say. So these are the 3 assets that you need to build to create a proactive delivery system that upsells, keeps clients longer, and gets them to refer you more business every single time. The first asset is a trigger map. Every single meaningful moment in the client journey needs a defined trigger attached to it. Examples will include a first win, a missed check-in, maybe a belief spike, 6 weeks from program completion. Each of those moments is an opportunity to deepen the relationship with the client. You simply assign each one an owner, a timing window, and a specific action. And when it exists, your team never has to decide who gets the attention today. The system tells them, and every single client gets reached out to at the exact right moment to build the strongest relationship. Now, the second asset you want to build is scripts for every trigger. Most people in delivery don't reach out proactively simply because they don't know what to say. You want to write the script for every trigger. Keep it short, keep it simple, keep it specific, and you train the team on it. And the best part is that it makes your delivery system scalable for when you bring in new hires. The third asset you need to build is protected time. Now, even with triggers and scripts, proactive outreach will always lose to incoming messages if the culture of your team does not have structured time to protect it. Reactive messages always feel more urgent than proactive messages, even when the proactive messages are more valuable to your business. So there's 2 fixes to this. The first is to block off 1 hour every day where your client success team can only focus on proactive outreach. No incoming messages, no support tickets, just working through whatever triggered an outreach in the last 24 to 48 hours. The second is to create a culture where reactive tasks are not dumped on your team at a last minute notice, but are instead queued appropriately and your team is given the autonomy to see to them. So if you want help figuring out exactly where your delivery structure is breaking down and what it is costing you, comment the letters CSD below to get more information on bringing my team into your business to work with half as many clients and make twice as much money.